are going to show you another Christmas budget-friendly ornament you can make at home with your kids. What the supplies you're going to need are very inexpensive and simple. What we have here is some tissue paper cut into little squares. You can make them as big or as small as you want. I have a little bowl here for Abby, all different colors. You can make them any colors you'd like. You're going to need some styrofoam balls. You can pick any size you want. You can do larger ones or smaller ones. And the last thing is some paintbrushes and some liquid starch. And this liquid starch is only about under $3 at the store, and there's a lot. So I put some liquid starch in this bowl here, and she is just painting the styrofoam ball with liquid starch and then sticking the tissue paper over the starch that she put on the ball. And then when she's all done, she's going to put another layer of the starch over top of the tissue paper, and we'll show you what it looks like in a minute. Okay, we are back, and I wanted to show you some of our completed ornaments. We started out by showing you the tissue paper, and here is the one that my daughter was working on in the video. She completely covered her styrofoam ball with tissue paper and the liquid starch. You could also probably use Mod Podge, but we found that the liquid starch actually worked really well, and it's very inexpensive. It was like under $3 at Walmart for a very large container of it. And once it dried, what we did is I think before we dried, we stuck a, here I'll show you in this one. We stuck a broken in half paper clip into the top, and we just put a little glue around the tab, so that would be our hook for our ornament. So what she did is, once it dried, we put a string on the hook, and I actually took it outside and we sprayed it down with some Krylon Glitter Blast clear sealer. And it kind of gives it a nice sealed coat to protect it and to keep it all together. And also we got the Glitter Blast, so it gives it a little bit of a shimmer when it's hanging on the tree. And it actually turned out really nice. And that only takes about 20 minutes for it to dry. And then once we did that, we just took some fabric ribbon and we put a little bow on there. And we put a string, here I'll hold it up for you, so it can hang on the tree. So that was our finished product with our very, very easy tissue paper, liquid starch, styrofoam ball ornament, and it turned out really nice. And on my daughter, we're doing land creatures in Apology of Science right now. So we decided to experiment with some of this animal print tissue paper. And you get cow print, leopard, you get a giraffe, I believe there's tiger stripes and zebra stripes. And so we thought that was fun. We're going to make some ornaments in our class. And we found out that the styrofoam ball that looks like this wasn't as easy to work with. Actually, the smooth foam balls are much, much easier. So if you decide to do this, I recommend getting the smooth foam balls. And these are the 3-inch ones, which are pretty big in size. So they make really nice size ornaments. Or another option is if you take old plastic ornaments, you can actually cover those up. We had some plastic silver ornaments that we had bought from the Dollar Tree a few years ago, and the silver was peeling off of them. So we just took some of our tissue paper and covered that. So you could do that as well. But for the land creature ones, we thought it would be fun to cover them with the animal print. And here is one example. This is, I believe, the giraffe tissue paper. We covered that. It's still drying a little bit. We just sprayed it down with the Krylon sealer, and we used some raffia for a bow. And you could use some twine to hang it. That would be kind of rustic looking. Here is the, I believe this is the zebra print one. Zebra stripes. We put a bow on that one, and we used some raffia for the hanger. We were experimenting. And here's another little one that we made that we finished. This is just a smaller styrofoam ball. My 5-year-old wanted to make one, so she picked the small size, and that turned out really nice. We put a little bow on there with the raffia. Here is a leopard print one. That was kind of cute. So very, very easy around the house items. You can use any kind of tissue paper, kind of little pieces, put it on there just like the beginning of the video shows, and you have yourself a fun ornament to put on your tree. So I hope you enjoyed that. If you want more detailed instructions, you can go to www.homesteadonabudget.com and you can search for ornaments. Have a great day. God bless. Thanks.